US Top Translating in Your Head. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is relying on their native language to process thoughts. It slows you down, makes you second guess yourself, and keeps you from sounding natural. But don't worry. Today I'll show you how to break this habit and start thinking in English like a native speaker. Fast, easy, and step by step. Imagine being able to think in English effortlessly, whether you're talking to friends, traveling, or even at work. This is the ultimate key to fluency. And the best part, you don't need to be perfect. And you definitely don't need to memorize a ton of grammar rules to do it. I'll walk you through practical tips that you can start using right now to rewire your brain and make English feel like second nature. But before we dive in, I've got something important to ask you. If you're serious about improving your English, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I'm here every week with powerful tips, practical lessons, and fun hacks to help you reach your English goals. And hey, don't forget to turn on the notifications so you never miss out on new content. Are you ready to unlock your fluency and start thinking in English? Let's get started. Thinking in English is a total game changer when it comes to learning the language. Here's why. Translating everything from your native language into English slows you down and makes you feel stuck. Think about it. Every time you try to form a sentence, your brain has to process it in your native language first, translate it into English, and then speak. This process takes time, makes conversations awkward, and leaves you second guessing yourself. Not only that, but translating can make your sentences sound unnatural. English isn't just about words, it's about flow, rhythm, and how ideas connect. When you translate, you lose that natural flow and end up sounding like you're reading from a script instead of speaking confidently. But here's the good news. When you train yourself to think in English, you skip the translation step entirely. Your brain begins to process thoughts directly in English, making you faster, more confident, and more fluent. You'll find yourself speaking without hesitation, understanding conversations more easily, and even enjoying the language more. Have you ever struggled with overthinking or translating in your head? You're not alone. Let me know in the comments. What's the hardest part for you? I'd love to hear your experiences. And don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to start thinking in English like a native. Let's keep going. To think in English like a native, you need to immerse yourself in the language. And that starts with creating your very own English environment. The more English surrounds you, the faster your brain will adapt and the easier it will be to start thinking directly in English. Don't worry, you don't need to travel to an English-speaking country to do this. You can start right at home with a few simple steps. First, change your phone's language to English. This small change forces you to interact with English every single day. You'll learn new words and phrases without even realizing it, just by navigating your apps and settings. It's one of the easiest ways to build an English mindset. Next, make English entertainment part of your daily life. Watch English shows, movies, or YouTube videos like this one. Choose content that interests you so you stay engaged. If you love cooking, watch recipe videos in English. Into gaming? Check out gaming streams. The key is to have fun while your brain absorbs the language. Another powerful trick is talking to yourself in English. Yes, it might feel a little strange at first, but it works wonders. Narrate your day. I'm making coffee. I have a meeting at 10. I need to call my friend later. Start with simple thoughts and build from there. This not only helps you think in English, but also boosts your confidence when speaking. Here's a quick challenge for you. Right now, think of the first thing you'd say to yourself if you were narrating your day. Write it down in the comments below. For example, I'm watching this video to learn how to think in English. What would your sentence be? By making these small changes, you'll create an environment where English becomes part of your daily life. And as your brain adjusts, thinking in English will start to feel natural. Are you ready to try it? Let's keep going. There's more to learn. Thinking in English doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about starting small and keeping it simple. Many learners make the mistake of trying to think in long, complex sentences, but that's not necessary. The key is to focus on short, everyday thoughts and gradually build your skills from there. Here's how you can start. The next time you have a thought in your native language, stop yourself and say it in English instead. For example, instead of saying I'm thirsty in your language, say it in English. I'm thirsty. It's a small step, but it trains your brain to process English naturally. Here are a few simple examples you can try right now. It's sunny today. What should I eat? I need to call my friend. Where are my keys? These are the kinds of thoughts you have every day, so they're perfect for practice. And don't worry about getting it perfect. This is about building a habit, not perfection. Another great practice is to describe your surroundings in English. For example, if you're sitting at your desk, think, there's a notebook on my desk. My pen is next to it. The coffee smells great. By naming things around you, you're not only practicing vocabulary, but also training your mind to think directly in English. The beauty of this method is that you can do it anywhere, anytime. Whether you're walking, cooking, or even waiting in line, take a moment to think about what you're doing in simple English. It's that easy. Here's a fun challenge for you. Take one thought from your day and translate it into English right now. Write it in the comments below. For example, I need to finish this video before lunch. What's your thought? Let me know. By practicing this daily, you'll soon notice your brain switching to English automatically. Simple steps lead to big progress. Let's keep going and build on this foundation. One of the best ways to start thinking in English like a native is to speak your thoughts out loud. Don't just keep them in your head, say them. It's an incredibly effective way to train your brain to connect your thoughts with spoken words, making English feel more natural over time. Here's the most important thing to remember. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Your goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Even if your sentences are short or not 100% correct, the act of speaking helps you build confidence and fluency. So go ahead and talk to yourself about anything. For example, I'm cooking dinner now. I need to go shopping tomorrow. This is my favorite show on TV. It might feel a little strange at first, but trust me, it works. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Here's a fun tip to make it even more exciting. Copy phrases from your favorite movies or TV shows. Think of a scene you love and pretend you're the main character. Repeat the lines with the same tone and emotion. For example, if you're watching a superhero movie, say their iconic lines out loud as if you're in the movie. It's not only fun, but also a great way to learn how natives express themselves. So, here's your challenge. Pick a thought or a favorite line from a show and say it out loud right now. Don't hold back. Just go for it. Remember, every time you speak, you're one step closer to fluency. Keep practicing, and soon speaking and thinking in English will feel completely natural. Visualization is a powerful way to train your mind to think in English. Here's how it works. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a simple, everyday situation. For example, picture yourself walking into a coffee shop and ordering a drink. Say the dialogue in your head or out loud. Hi, can I have a latte, please? Thank you. Easy, right? By practicing these mental scenarios, you teach your brain to think and respond in English naturally. The best part? You can visualize anywhere, whether you're at home, on a walk, or even waiting in line. Here's a fun challenge for you. Imagine three different situations from your day and narrate them in English. For example, 1. At a grocery store. I need to buy apples. Where's the fruit section? Second, meeting a friend. Hey, how are you? Let's grab lunch. 3. Planning your evening. I want to watch a movie tonight. Which one should I choose? Try it right now. Close your eyes, pick one scenario, and describe it in English. What did you imagine? Share it in the comments. Visualization helps you think in English without even realizing it, and the more you do it, the easier it gets. Here's something important to remember. Thinking in English isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Even 5 minutes a day of practicing these tips can make a huge difference in how you think, speak, and understand English. Small daily habits add up to big results over time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step closer to fluency. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it feels. One day you'll realize that English thoughts are just flowing naturally. It's a truly amazing feeling. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's also learning English. Let's help each other grow and reach fluency together. Your journey to thinking in English starts today. Keep going, and you'll get there.